You did 4 years in prison.
Yeah.
Your final day in prison, what was that like?
Like the day that I walked out,
Yeah. The day you walked out, or the day before you walked out, that time, how was that for you?
I wasn't getting no sleep, but like the last week that I was in there, I wasn't getting no sleep at all. So the day before I walked out, I was up all day, all night. That shit was dragging. I'm like, man, hurry the fuck up and be the next tomorrow. Like, come on, man. Then I woke, and then the next day, it was time to go. I'm waiting on them to call my name and shit. It's so fucked up because when they call my name to the front, I go to the front, I'm dressed out and shit, ready to walk out the doors. These motherfuckers do a armed gunman drill. So they shut the whole prison down. Like, I'm supposed to get out of prison at like 8:30, 9 o'clock in the morning. It's damn near 12 o'clock. They still doing this goddamn drill. I'm pissed. Like, why the fuck y'all want to wait till the day I'm supposed to get out to do this dumb ass shit? Ain't no armed gunman in here, man. Get me the fuck out of here. Like, so they keep telling me, like, we got you. We gonna get you out of here. We got you. We gonna get you out of here. They finally come get me at like 12 o'clock. They're like, come on. Walking out. As soon as I walked out the door, I seen my mom. She just broke down, started crying. I'm like, damn, this shit real. I'm really getting the fuck out this month. It was a high. I ain't even need no drugs that whole day. I was just high. Fuck that day though. For like the first 2 weeks, it was a high. Like, damn, I'm finally out that bullshit.
Did you get emotional?
I ain't get emotional. I was happy as fuck. I went live sat, but it was my first time going live. I go live, man. Let them know I'm here, man. It's time. Everybody was on there showing love and shit.
Now, your sentence was 4 years flat?
Yeah.
You maxed it out?
Yeah, I did 4 years.
There was no chance of getting good time? Or
I could have went to the halfway house 6 months early, but they said because of my institution behavior that it wasn't gonna happen.
Now, you knew when your final day was gonna be.
Yeah.
How far in advance did you know?
As soon as they sentenced me, they told me 4 years from the day that you got locked up, Halloween.
Did you keep this quiet? Did other people know about it?
Not everybody knew about it.
I hear it's like a rule amongst prisoners. You don't want to let people know when your final day is because...
See, you got the motherfuckers that don't be wanting motherfuckers to know the day that they get out. But them be motherfuckers that got shit going on. Like, they probably hiding from somebody or got some shit that they don't want to go home to, or you feel me? Like, I ain't had shit to hide. Everybody knew when I was coming home.
So you doing this 4-year sentence, you don't have to worry about probation, being on papers, none of that?
Yeah, I'm on parole.
You do have to do some parole.
Yeah.
How much time on parole?
They gave me 5 years of that shit.
Now, you saw your mom. That was the first person you saw on your day out.
Mm-hmm.
What was the absolute first thing you did on your day out? Okay, that's the first person you saw. After you see your mom, what's the absolute first thing you do on your day out?
I took that bullshit that they gave me off. They give you like a little jogging suit and some shoes to wear out the door. I took that shit off ASAP. Threw on me a little Nike jogging suit, my shoes and shit. Got my phone. We went out to eat. We went to IHOP. I'd never go there again. That shit was trifling. I don't know why the fuck I told them to go to IHOP, but that was the first place we went to. That shit was trifling though.
So your first meal was IHOP?
Yeah.
Now, you're used to eating food in prison.
Yeah.
And now you're eating food in free society.
Yeah.
Because it's a difference in food, I imagine you probably couldn't keep that in your stomach very long.
I mean, I wouldn't like say that I couldn't keep it, but like it was different. Like, damn, I couldn't eat as much as I thought I was gonna be able to. Like, I told myself, like, when I get out, I'm about to be fucking food up, but I'll be eating and I'll like be like, damn, I'm full already. Like, that happened for like the first month, Now I just be going crazy. I done gained so much weight.
You didn't get like a stomach ache or bubble guts or
Nah,
the
I ain't
runs?
never get the bubble because I just was getting full fast.
How soon before you had sex for the first time?
Shit, that same day. Yeah, I had like 3 bitches pull up to my granny house. And I was like 2 of them. I ain't even tell them where I was at. I don't even know how they knew where the fuck I was at. I only invited one of them. You feel me? That's the one I. Then when she left, another one pulled up. Talked to her for a couple minutes. She pulled up. Another one pulled up.
But you only had sex with, you had sex with all 3?
Nah, hell nah. Them bitches, they'll never get this dick again.
Now, okay, you've been home for how long at this point?
What is February? A little over 3 months.
How hard or how easy was it for you to adjust back into society thus far?
I mean, I said it was easy. I mean, like, I had the love, so like it was like everywhere I went, it was open arms, and it was, this is how this going now. This how this going now. Don't fuck with them. Don't fuck with her. You feel me? It wasn't.
You have a good support system.
Yeah, for sure.
Did you miss out on anything? I mean, okay, so you were paying attention to TMZ,
Yeah.
but did you miss out on anything in free society that you didn't notice or you didn't pay attention to? Was there anything in the free world you missed out on? Like, I don't know if Uber was around.
Yeah, Uber wasn't around. Hell no. It wasn't no Uber. It wasn't no Facebook Live. It was a Snapchat, but nobody was even paying attention to that shit. Like this, like now that shit just going up. It was a lot of shit though. It was a couple restaurants in my city that wasn't around, that now they like the #1 spots.
Nightclubs might be different.
Yeah.
iPhones are different.
I had the iPhones though before I left.
But they change a little bit over
they
time.
changed, yeah.
Anything that shocked you in free society after 4 years?
I mean, what shocked me was, it's like the motherfuckers that was so young when I got locked up. Like, I come home and these little niggas, they running the streets. Like, they pulling up on me. What's up, big bro? Yeah, like this was going on now. Like, man, what the fuck? Like, you sounded, damn, little bro, you was goddamn 10 years old when I got locked up. Like, yeah, they doing their thing now. That's what really fucked me up. Like when I saw my young niggas doing their thing, I was happy as fuck. Like that's what's up.
After 3 months, do you still feel institutionalized?
Nah,
It wore off.
I shook that shit fast.
How fast? How much time do you think it took?
I mean, the only thing institutionalized that I was still doing was waking up early as fuck for no reason. Like, cause when you in there, like you waking up, they waking you up with them lights early as fuck. So ain't no sleeping in or none of that shit, unless you just a heavy sleeper. I was still doing that, but I wasn't like moving on some institution, none of that shit. I was doing what the fuck I wanted to do.
Somebody watching this, maybe they just got out. Any do's or don'ts adjusting back into society?
Don't come home with that aggressive shit. Like a motherfucker be thinking that, all right, I just had my way in prison. I'm about to have my way with these niggas. Nobody going for that shit, man. It's guns out here. Anyway, the niggas that was soft as fuck when you got locked up, he'd be the one to give you your issue, man. Come home, stay in your lane, man. Get you some money, man.
Now, judging your whole situation, hindsight 2020, and your prison experience, what would you change about the prison system if you could? What's one thing? It could be a variety of things, but what's one thing you would change about the prison system if you could, the state prison system?
It's so much shit, man. But I love food, so I'm gonna just say the food. That shit that they feed you in there look like, some of the shit even got shit on it that say, do not feed to humans. they still feeding us that shit. Like, that shit needs to be taken care of. It's a lot of shit, but I'm gonna just say the food.
Why would they feed you something that says on the box
I don't
you're not
understand that
supposed
shit.
to feed
Like,
humans?
every morning they give us this fucking oatmeal, and in the bag that the oatmeal coming out of, it got a plain ass sign on it that say, not for human consumption. But they still feeding us that shit every morning. I don't know how the fuck they get this shit off. That shit fucked up, man.
Prisoners don't say anything about this?
I
Like,
mean, you got the prisoners that be on some, like, stand up for your right shit, like, but it's not enough doing it, though, you feel me? It ain't enough motherfuckers speaking out. When you got a majority of the mass, then some shit happen. But
sometimes prisoners will, and I'm not saying it's for this reason, but sometimes prisoners will get on a hunger strike together.
yeah, hell yeah. And if it's a lot of y'all, then you might see some results. But if it's about 2,000 inmates, you got 200 inmates going on a hunger strike, they just gonna get that 200 the fuck out of here or put them in the hole. They gonna make room for your ass. Like, all right, y'all wanna eat? Don't eat. But if out of 2,000 you got 1,000 going on a hunger strike, then that's when it's gonna get serious.
Do you see this food issue ever changing in your lifetime for prisoners?
Hell nah, they don't give a fuck about that shit.
Some people say the current prison system is like modern day slavery. Do you agree with that or disagree with that?
Hell yeah, I agree with that shit.
In what ways? Why would you say that?
I mean, it's like, how is it not? Like, it's shit like when you in jail, like when you in prison, like you get assigned to a job, and like they give you your little state pay, like $12 a month for this job. But that's your job. But at any moment, they could tell you do some shit that ain't got shit to do with your job. Like, if I'm supposed to be sweeping this floor, I'm gonna sweep this floor every day. But they could come and get you and be like, hey, go clean that shit outside. Go pick up that cow shit in the farm across the street. Like, what the fuck I'm going over across the street to pick up some cow shit for? That's not what I'm assigned to do. They just gonna tell you because I said so. And if they say that, then you gotta do that shit or you going to the hole. That's some slavery shit. Like, what the fuck? I'm assigned to this and I gotta do it. You basically gotta do whatever the fuck they say or it's gonna be repercussions. If that ain't slavery, then I don't know what the fuck is.
After you were released, how soon before you hit that recording studio?
I went to the studio like, I was lacking. I ain't go to the studio till like 3 days after I was home. I was supposed to be in there the same day, but I was putting it off for real, trying to figure out what it was that I really wanted to do now that I was free. Was I gonna stick to music route or jump in this dope shit or go back to what I was doing? Luckily, I chose the studio.
You were recording music before you got into the whole prison situation?
Yeah.
How was it going into the recording studio the first time after you were released? Were you nervous? Were you excited? What were you feeling?
Anxious. I'm like, man, hit record right now. Hit record, man. And I just let all that shit out. I was in that motherfucker jumping up and down, yelling, turn me up. I was ready. I couldn't wait to get it. I couldn't wait to hear myself on the beat again.
Were you rusty?
Yeah, I was rusty. You could tell, like, I was losing breath here and there. Like, I had to get my breath pattern back. But I killed it, though.
How long did it take for you to shake the rust off? How many studio sessions or?
Not that long, not that many. I don't want to say that many. Then right after that, I was home 3 days. Like, right after that studio session, I went straight to the club and performed at a show. I opened up for Moneybag like 3 days after I got out of prison.
With your old music catalog?
With the same music that I recorded that day. I took that music that I recorded that day and went and opened up for Moneybag that same night.
Nobody knew the words.
Nobody knew the words, but they was like, who the fuck is that? He up there, he feeling himself.
Did you rap different?
Yeah, hell yeah. Not that much different, because I always had this like harmonizing type of shit about myself. But now it's like, I'm more like you can hear what I'm saying now. Back then it was just a auto-tune thing. Now it's me. I'm giving them me.
How's the feedback been to your current music since you've been home?
It's been crazy. Like, I ain't expect to get that. I ain't expect to get that type of feedback that fast. Like, I dropped a song, and within I dropped a video, and within 3 weeks I was at 10,000 views with no type of promotion or no type of nothing. Just posted it. Listen, man, this me. This my music. You know what I'm saying? Fuck with me. If you know me, you know me. If you don't, you don't. In 3 weeks it was at 10,000. I'm like, damn. Then I dropped a song on SoundCloud. Same thing. Within 3 weeks, it was in 10,000 plays. And this is fresh out of the gate. Like, it ain't like they know they already tuned in to me, so they know they like it. That shit, I was feeling it.